A unifying characteristic of human life throughout history, irrespective of country or race, has been religion. This basically means that humanity is united by a belief system. In this video, I will be focusing on two different religions, one tribal and one world. I will be exploring how their religious beliefs are communicated through aspects of culture. The first religion that I will be looking at is the tribal religion of the Southern Ute Indian tribe. One of the main aspects of culture performed by this tribe is dancing. Dancing is a way of expressing their beliefs. The Southern Ute Bear Dance is a perfect example of this. The Ute Bear Dance is a traditional dance that is social and honors the grizzly bear. The dance is to awaken the bear. Preparation is made all winter. Around the campfires, the storyteller told tales of the way of life, and the singers practiced songs which had come in dreams. The day of the Ute Bear Dance is a very special day. The origin of the bear dance can be traced back to the 15th century and relates to when two brothers were hunting in the mountains and stopped to rest. One of the brothers saw a bear clawing and singing as he danced around a tree. As one brother went on to hunt, the other watched the bear, who taught him the dance and the song. The bear told him to teach this to his people as a sign of respect for the bear's spirit, which gives strength. The songs, according to legends, show respect for the spirit of the bear. When the first thunder in the spring was heard, it was time for the bear dance. According to some of the elders, this was usually around the middle of March. Men usually prepared the bear dance corral, whilst women prepared the family's clothes that they were to wear during the dance. A traditional woman's dress for the bear dance is a cloth dress cut in a wing pattern. The bear dance was one way which people would release their tensions. The men and women, as they entered the corral, would wear some sort of plumes, which at the end of the fourth and final day they would leave on a cedar tree at the east entrance of the corral. As the Utes say, leaving the plume on the tree was to leave your troubles behind and start your life anew. When the dance is about to begin, an elder blesses the grounds so people have a good year. A woman starts the dance off, choosing her partner. This often leads to courtship and marriage. The Ute people consider the dance as one of the most ancient and important of Ute ceremonies. Another dance that the Ute people do is the sun dance. The sun dance is conducted once a year in the middle of summer, which is around mid-July. The sun dance is the most important spiritual ceremony in the Ute tradition. It brings spiritual rejuvenation to the entire Ute community and reinforces the common spiritual power which has traditionally bound them together. The sun dance has two major aspects to it: the personal and the communal. A dancer, traditionally male, must receive a command that comes to him through a dream and impels him to participate in the ceremony as a dancer. He goes through a 4-day fast and dances inside the sun dance lodge. He also goes through purification and attempts communion with the Great Spirit, meaning he must go through the pains and rigors of the spiritual quest alone. But he is also part of a family. His family is there outside the sun dance lodge to support him by singing, drumming, or praying for him. The public are allowed to attend this event, but women who are on their moon are not. Now moving on to the second religion, I will be talking about Judaism, which is a world religion, and exploring one of their aspects of culture, death. In Judaism, death is not a tragedy. It is a natural process. Deaths, like lives, have meaning and are all part of God's plan. After a person dies, the eyes are closed, the body is laid on the floor and covered. Candles are also lit next to the body. Autopsies are discouraged as desecration of the body, unless it may save a life. The body is never left alone until the burial, as a sign of respect. People who sit next to the body are called shomerim, meaning guards. Shomerim may not eat, drink, or perform a commandment in the presence of the dead to show respect. To do so is considered mocking the dead, because the dead can no longer do these things. People who have been in the presence of a body must wash their hands before entering a home. This is done to symbolically remove spiritual impurity. In preparation for the burial, the body is thoroughly cleaned and wrapped in a simple, plain, linen shroud. The sages command that both the dress of the body and the coffin should be simple, so that a poor person would not receive less honor in death than a rich person. The body must not be cremated and must be buried in the earth. Coffins are not required, but if used, they must have holes drilled in them so the body comes in contact with the earth. The body is never displayed at funerals, as open casket ceremonies are forbidden by Jewish law. According to Jewish law, exposing a body is considered disrespectful because it allows not only friends, but also enemies to view the dead, mocking their helpless state. Jewish law also requires that a tombstone be prepared so that the deceased will not be forgotten and the grave will not be desecrated. In most cases, very straightforward Hebrew text is written on the tombstone. When a close relative first hears of the death of a relative, it is traditional to express the initial grief by tearing a piece of clothing. The tear is made over the heart if the deceased is a parent, and over the right side of the chest for other relatives. The tearing of the clothing is referred to as kiria. In Judaism, it is firmly believed that death is not the end of human existence, but they do not have much belief about the afterlife. They are more focused on life here and now rather than the afterlife, so there is plenty of room for personal opinion. Sacred texts and literature have little to say about what happens after death, but there is clear evidence in the Torah of belief in existence after death. The Torah indicates in several places that the righteous will be reunited with their loved ones after death, while the wicked will be excluded. Some Jewish people believe in the eventful resurrection, but that is not mentioned in the Torah. If the eventful resurrection was to occur, it is not clear of who, when, and where this will take place. The spiritual afterlife is referred to in Hebrew as Olam Haba, the world to come. The Jewish people prepare for the Olam Haba through Torah study and good deeds. In this video, I have identified some aspects of culture through one tribal and one world religion. As said earlier, humanity is united by a belief system. Religion has been an ongoing, vital, and universal feature of human life. The aspects of culture that I have explored in this video have given meaning and purpose to both the tribal and world religions spoken about today. This goes to say that for the people of each of these religions, religion is a vital and universal feature of human life.